Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for Jalen Williams.
And suddenly, his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range, not close to what it was earlier. But he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, they've got John Morant. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And there's Jackson, and it's Caldwell Pope in it for 2. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And the Thunder with possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Good on the three-point shot.
And that is why Triple J is a stretch 5. He doesn't clog the lane. Jaren really helps to space the floor.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Williams from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And this is something Jackson Jr. continues to work on, wanting to become a legitimate threat from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Misses the layup. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Taken away by Williams. Jackson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Thunder.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edey. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Caruso kicks to Holmgren. No good with the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Morant drives in, and it's denied. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Morant. Nothing on the board. Jackson in the corner. Drills it from outside. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Tries a 3 off the inbound.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Unloads. Back to Williams. Launches a 3. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
That's good from Morant. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
Both free throws good from Morant. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Here's Hartenstein. For 3, Holmgren. Offensive rebound. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Wells is checked in for G.G. Jackson. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in for Alex Caruso. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Caldwell Pope. Still without a basket. To the left side wing. To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And that one's good. Wiggins
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Morant dishes to Caldwell Pope. Morant sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
The Thunder leading by 6. Williams looking over the floor. Holmgren finds Williams. Inside. And the rejection by Jackson. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Six to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. It's blocked. Jackson in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 6. Outside Williams. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 10-footer. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
A moment here to see the numbers for Williams. Right around 21 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
The free throw drops for Wells. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Last time out he had 44 points.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant passes to Jackson. Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by Wiggins. From 15 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Jerome comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Now, here's Pippen. Clark, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jerome. Here's Clark. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Williams.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
The Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And that one falls for Clark. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
And he makes the first but misses the second. The Thunder leading by 5. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Back to Williams. Offline with his 3. Williams has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pippen down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Clark. Here's Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up and banks it in. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the game.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Clark, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen, the pass to Clark. Tipped away. Here we go, 1-on-1. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins has got 5 now.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. To the middle, here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Gigi Jackson comes in for Jerome. Then for the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Joe. Now Pippen. And here's Jackson. Shakes him. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Here's Joe. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. 51 seconds left in the first. Pass to Aldama. Down low. To the inside. Dort. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Pippen, following the score by Oklahoma City. Wells kicks to Clark. 4 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Wiggins. 5 points in the game. Pass to Holmgren. For three. The shot off that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Thunder. They lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The Thunder leading by 9. They've got Gigi Jackson. Santi Aldama is out there with Clark. Then it's Pippen, and it's Wells in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Dort, wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dort's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Pass to Wiggins. Knocked away. And he converts the layup. Wiggins has got 7 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. 7-foot shot. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Outside, Dort. Here's Joe, defended by Pippen. Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Aldama. Here's Clark. And he gets the bucket. Clark's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Now, here's Dort. Wiggins in the post. Jackson on him. They recover it. And it's Wiggins missing. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Clark dishes to Pippen. Pass to Wells. Now, here's Pippen. Covered by Joe. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Wiggins with the rebound.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Dort. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. Clark kicks to Pippen. Pass Pass to Wells. Outside Pippen. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Wiggins. 7 points in the game. Again, Wiggins missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Jackson passes to Wells. Pippen with it. And it's Clark in the corner. And stolen by Wiggins. Trying to end the drought. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jerome is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Isaiah Joe. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pippen against Caruso. Outside Pippen. Clark outside. Pass to Aldama. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Clark. On deep. Excellent D there from Williams. The Thunder leading by 9. Wiggins passes to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. That's 7 points for Williams.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Pippen, the pass to Jerome. To the paint. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws here for the night. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Pippen. Still scoreless. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shot clock at 6. Clark for 3. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Williams. The 3. They get it back. Holmgren. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Caruso against Pippen. Pass to Wells. To the left wing. And they get it. And again, Memphis no good. The Thunder leading by 14. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Wallace. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Isaiah Hartenstein.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jackson comes in for Clark. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Jerome. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. That one misses. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside, Dort. Williams sets a screen for Dort. Lets a floater go. Pick off in midair. And it's Memphis on the break. A baseline J. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. For three, Caldwell-Pope. And again, Memphis no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Williams against Caldwell-Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Williams can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Pippen dishes to Jackson. Shoots over Dort. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 11-1 run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Good on the second free throw. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
What's up? That's good from Williams. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Edey gets the bucket.
It's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He has 7. Down low. Caruso finds Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has got 13 points.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Edey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Dort. Back to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams against Jackson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Holmgren. The fadeaway. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Morant with the screen on Caruso. Here's Edey. Caldwell Pope trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Holmgren. The Grizzlies had made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. He misses the free throw. So he can't get either to fall.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Caruso, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant against Caruso. 16 feet away. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you got to also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Here's Hartenstein. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 1:15 left in the first half. Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson in the corner. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Pass to Caruso. Here's Hartenstein. Now Williams takes the 3. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Edey. He's defended by Hartenstein. Pass to Morant. Jackson kicks to Jackson. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And really a big factor in their win last time out was his work at the line.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. Now Caruso. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Caldwell Pope left side. Shoots over Caruso. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. No, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings. Kenny, you said you had some other rankings you wanted to talk about first.
That's right. And in the NBA host power rankings, EJ, you are without a doubt ranked first.
Thanks, kid.
No one better than my main man, Ernie.
Oh, guys, you're too kind. Please, tell me we were recording that just then. Were we? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Whoa, Ernie.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking a look at the Thunder. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Caruso and Williams. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 8.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Over to the wing. Outside Williams. He's feeling it. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 18.
Oh, what a nice stroke from the mid-range for Jalen Williams, making you pay.
On the wing, Jackson. To the paint. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Holmgren can't hit. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 17-point game. Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. They get it back. That one doesn't drop. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
It's Morant with the drive. Yep, that one goes.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Pass to Caruso. Now Holmgren shoots. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Jackson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Jackson. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. Outside Williams. 3-pointer. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
A moment to check out Ja Morant here.
He's been dominant over the last month, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Pass to Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the slam by Williams.
How about the awareness from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Gets a steal, quickly turns it into a transition bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Outside Jackson. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And here is Caruso. After Jaren Jackson made that last 3-pointer. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Jackson against Williams. The shot from the low post is good. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Caldwell Pope's got his third bucket of the night.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Williams. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Caldwell Pope dishes to Jackson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Caldwell Pope after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson, the shot, no good. Good D by Holmgren.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Come get it, come get it.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. No good on the triple.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Step out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Jackson in the corner. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Thunder leading by 16. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for Memphis. Wells comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Pippen subbed in for Morant. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 18. Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. Down low. Here's Wells. No good that time. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Pass to Wells. Jackson down low, working on Williams. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On the wing, Williams, guarded by Jackson. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. No coverage that time. 11 points in the game.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Pippen can't hit. The Thunder leading by 20. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Pippen.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Now here's Wiggins. He's guarded closely. Pass to Holmgren. Williams against Jackson. Clock at 6. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Now here's Wells. He's defended by Hartenstein. Memphis moving it around. Shot's good by Pippen. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Wiggins outside. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Jackson. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Williams. For three, Holmgren. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 21. It's Pippen on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Jackson from long range. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Over Jackson. And it's off the back rim. No good. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for 80. And it's Ty Jerome in for G.G. Jackson. And then for Oklahoma City, Dort, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Cason Wallace comes in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Dort. He has 7. Holmgren finds Dort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the second free throw, good.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Here's Jerome. No scoring in this one. Holmgren with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Caruso looking for an opening.
Off the pick.
Wallace outside. The Thunder with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Wells dishes to Pippen. Wells with it. 5 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And they're moving it up. It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Santi Aldama is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Wells. Then it's Pippen. And it's Jerome in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And both free throws good for Pippen.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position. He can take contact.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Memphis with it. Now, here's Pippen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now, here's Pippen. Inside, it's stolen by Dort. Wiggins kicks to Caruso. Outside, Dort. Wiggins in the post. Defended by Pippen. Clock at 2. Here's Wallace. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. The Grizzlies shooting for the game at 42%. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And the Thunder with the possession here, following the score by Memphis. Clark against Williams. Now, here's Dort. He's covered closely. Wallace, the pass to Dort. The Grizzlies pull it in.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
They get it again. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws. Good for Aldama. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Thunder leading by 18. Now, Caruso. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Free throw, good, Wallace. Both good from the line that time. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City, and it's Williams with the jam.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Williams has checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Wells in the corner. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Grizzlies making a switch here. Stevens is checked in. The Thunder leading by 20. Here's Williams. The 10-footer finds the target. Williams has got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pippen against Caruso. It's Pippen on the wing. Clark for three. Thunder with the rebound. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wiggins finds Wallace. Back to Wiggins. To the inside. Left block shot on the way. Stephens pulls it in. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Wells goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wells has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Here's Wallace. The Grizzlies making the shot. Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Caruso. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Stevens. Over Wallace. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Thunder leading by 18. Moving it up. And it's Williams throwing it down.
That's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
And so it's Memphis with it. And here's Pippen. Pass to Aldama. Shot clock at 6. With some arc. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Dort. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Holmgren with a screen on Morant. Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Morant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just superior focus for Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson. Fires from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Holmgren against Jackson. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And Jackson gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Morant drives in, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. On its way from Caldwell Pope for two. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And truth is, I like what the defense does there, but KCP with the high release undeterred.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Jackson against Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. From deep, Williams. He can't get that one. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Caldwell Pope for 3. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Inside, here's Morant. And the rejection by Holmgren.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 19. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Morant missing. The Thunder have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Williams. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. For 3, Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Morant. Morant with another miss.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Sinks that one from the post.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. The Grizzlies shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Will it go? And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
Buries it from three-point range.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And it's Morant missing. The Thunder leading by 23. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. Dort misses.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Dort. Morant, rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Edey. Caldwell Pope kicks to Morant. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Dort with a screen for Williams. True on the 14-footer. Williams has got 38 points.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.